Hey everybody, this is Clayton Jacobs, the Maker Man, and today we're going to make pallet coasters. They're super easy to make and they're really popular and can impress your friends. We're going to make them today using a cedar fence post. It's available at a home improvement center for about $3 and it'll make dozens of pallet coasters. It's about a 1/2 inch thick. You're going to need a 23 gauge pin nailer. This one I bought for about $170 and it crapped out right away. This one I bought for about $24 and there's a link below to find where that is, and it works fantastic. Of course, you're going to need some 23 gauge nail pins, a little bit of pneumatic oil to lube the tool, and you should always put a little drop of oil in every time when you use it, and it won't crap out like this really expensive one. So first we're going to go to the table saw and we're going to set the fence to just the thickness of the wood. So we'll make some little square pieces for the supports that go in the pallet coaster. So I'll rip up some slices, and of course if you don't have a table saw, or tools in general, you can have somebody rip up the stock for you and then you can do the assembly yourself. Next, we're going to set the depth to 3/16 of an inch. This will be for the little slats that go across the pallet coasters. And we'll rip up some of this stock. Then we'll take it all over to the chop saw. I'm going to cut them in half real quick. And I've already got it marked to 4 inches. So everything's going to be cut to 4 inches. And I just bundle it all together and chop off a bunch of 4-inch slices, and then I can separate them out to the supports and the slats later and put them in some little containers. And so now we have a bunch of pieces all set up. We're going to take the 23 gauge pin nailer and use some Titebond 2 glue, because of course the coasters are going to be subject to moisture, so the Titebond 2 is moisture resistant, and with the pin nails and the glue they'll all hold together. The first pin you want to put just one, so that you can wiggle it around and make it square when you put the next pins in. And then you can pop 2 pins in each of the joints, and it makes that little nailed pallet look come alive. Then we'll put the middle support in. You can just eyeball all of this. Put in the extra pin on the corners and a double pin in the center. Now it gets 5 slats on the top. So put one in the middle and then just split the difference with the glue for the other pieces. Put the middle one in, pin nail it down, and then put the last 2 pieces in. And pin nail those down. And now at the bottom it only gets 3 slats, so it gives it that look like a real pallet where the forks of the forklift can go inside the little pallet slots. And then it clearly defines a top and a bottom to the pallet coaster. Ta-da! A pallet coaster is done. Now we go over to the belt sander. If you have a belt sander, this is the fastest way. You can also use a palm sander. I'll show you a little bit later. But just sand up all the edges and the surfaces, and you get a nice smooth finish on your pallet coaster. Easy peasy. If you don't have a belt sander, you can just use a little palm sander and you can just finish up all the edges and the surfaces with that too. And that's it. You get pallet coasters. They're super fast to make. If you don't want to make them yourself, of course you can always buy them from us and then finish them any way that you like. You can put stencils on them, you can paint them, distress them, put shiny finishes, put stain, whatever you'd like. You can make a craft party out of that. Don't forget to check our subscribe button below. Subscribe to my channel, and I'll have many projects coming every week. And let me know if there's something you'd like to see me make. Thanks for watching.